54 Radio Row, IT, two-time Super Bowl champion and co-host on the Bleav Network, Ike Taylor. Dude, first of all, thank you so much for being on the network. We love having you.
Man, I appreciate y'all giving me that invite. I look forward on Tuesdays
Dude.
to doing it, me and Mark,
Breaking it down. Hey, the Ragin' Cajun, I got to know. Bourbon Street, do I have to do it? I've never been.
You never been? Well, Ragin' Cajun, that's in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yeah, not New Orleans, of course.
Oh, yeah, you got to go. You got to go, man. I tell you what, Lafayette was the first. I've never seen light-skinned women with green and blue eyes until I went down to Lafayette.
No shit.
So when I went down and I saw that, I almost got kicked out because I ain't do no school. I was doing the green and blue eyes.
That's hilarious. My mom's a Louisiana gal. She's from Shreveport.
Oh, she way up there.
Yeah.
Around Arkansas.
That's right.
Yeah.
But, Ike, you walked on and became a performer on the team. What was that like, building through the adversity and becoming a key player on that squad? And then obviously going to the NFL.
It was just, I didn't want to go home.
Right.
Like, my whole goal was taking care of my mom and my three sisters. And I didn't have another option. Like, I didn't want another option. Like, I was all the way in. So it was me or you kind of attitude. And I like me over everybody. So that's how that was.
Dude, 2 Super Bowl rings. You've been in 3. What's going through the minds of the players for the Chiefs and the 49ers as we stand here on a Friday before a Super Bowl?
You can just see 2 different personalities. And the 2 different personalities between the Chiefs and San Fran, you can see it's more business-minded with San Fran. And the reason why it's more business-minded with San Fran because they got a couple of guys who won Super Bowls. Emmanuel Sanders won a Super Bowl. Richard Sherman has won a Super Bowl. On the flip side, you can tell it's more loose on the KC side. Like, they're having a lot of fun. You can just listen to the guys in the podium.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill was shouting out Richard Sherman.
I'm shouting you out, but at the same time, like, I want to smoke you.
Yeah.
Which I like the attitude, but you can just see from the top to the bottom, meaning from the coach to the players, that San Fran have this business, well, we call it business. The business
Love that.
minded attitude, and you can just see it.
So what do you think? I mean, what does that mean to you? Who fares better, right? Like
they always play close games. San Fran been playing close games. They had the hardest schedule this year.
Yeah,
and
I mean, that's
to go 13-3 and have the hardest schedule. And this is one team they're the only team that can do both. If y'all want to play smash mouth football, y'all know we got a 3-headed monster in the back. If y'all want to go air out, just ask Drew Brees and company. Usually you just have one identity. Tennessee had one identity, Derrick Henry.
Right.
When you think of KC, you think of Patrick Mahomes and all the Ferraris and the Lambos he got at his disposals on the perimeter. But when you think of San Francisco 49ers, you think of run game, but don't forget you still got Kittles. He's a monster.
Totally.
You still got Emmanuel Sanders. He's the dog. And you still got Deebo Samuels. He's the dog. So, they have what they like, and that's run, but they can do whatever you want to do. It's like fighting. You want to go unorthodox or you want to go southpaw.
But you
that's
think
the San Francisco 49ers.
They can certainly beat a lot of the teams in the NFL in a shootout, but do they want to even get into a shootout with the Kansas City Chiefs?
I think they don't mind getting in the shootout.
Really?
Like, to have 5 first-rounders on the front 4, 5 first-rounders. Like, so we're acting like they didn't just play a quarterback of Patrick Mahomes' caliber. They just smoked them. You saw what they did to AR-12. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Easy.
You just saw what they did to him.
Yeah.
So, and we get to him with 4. Not 5, but 4.
4 on 5, they win every time.
That's a luxury.
Yeah, that's
Huge.
a hell of a luxury.
Yeah.
You can just go to the old Minnesota days when Coach T was with Minnesota, the 4-down linemen. You can go with Sapp and company in Tampa when they just had 4-down linemen. You can go to Chicago when Brian Urlacher with 4-down linemen. When you got 4 dogs that can get to the quarterback and you don't have to bring an extra guy, something ain't right.
Dude, the Rams did it last year. I mean, listen, you think it's not an anomaly. The Rams don't go back. Losing Sue, say what you will about the guy as a person. The guy, as far as talent goes, he's a Hall of Fame talent. He's just an unstoppable force. Him on the inside, it's no shock that Dante Fowler Jr. is his best year.
Yeah, it's no question. I mean, you had Sue and Aaron.
Yeah.
You had Sue and Aaron.
It's a double whammy.
You had Sue. You already know how much of a dog Aaron is.
Well, he's the best, but then Sue is right up there with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Totally.
You had both of them on the same team.
It's Kawhi and Paul. It's like having Kawhi and Paul George.
I mean, the minute
the
Sue
two best 3-and-D guys.
Sue takes the two middle
On the
guys,
same
they
team?
can't double team Donald.
Dude, that's
They're
a
in trouble.
corner's dream. If you're a cornerback and you have those linemen, you're loving that.
I mean, I can't even lie. We had a good deep. When I played, we had a nice.
You had Casey Hampton, man. He is talking about underrated, bro. Right?
Casey, Aaron Smith probably been the most underrated.
Both of them, dude. Both of them.
Aaron Smith probably was the most underrated D lineman in the game of football.
94 is good, dude.
And you saw
100
it with your own
live
eyes.
in person.
Every week.
Them boys used to fight to get to the quarterback. Them boys used to fight each other to get to the quarterback. Bro, our defense used to be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
kind of is crazy now, though, man.
nah, it won't. Nah, it's a finesse crazy. We was putting people to sleep crazy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, who's the best guy right now on that offense?
Which offense?
No, that's that. We used to look at the roster. Who's the best guy on the offense?
We got it.
Hey, let's put him to sleep. Let's put him to sleep.
That was the mentality you had.
Hey,
100%.
whoever hits the hardest, the longest, that was our mentality. We taking the soul out of a man. That was our motto. Let's take the soul. Let's let his mama, his sister, his grandma know that he's not a man no more.
That's deep.
Let's take the soul.
I've never wanted to not play NFL football so much in my entire
I want to
life.
run through a brick wall.
Brainwashed. My
Literally.
linebackers used to brainwash. Take the soul out of him, Ike.
Hit him so hard he just stands on the sideline, doesn't want to come back in.
Take the soul out of him.
92 is the scariest play I think I've ever seen. I mean, Ray Lewis is great.
Yeah.
James
Debo. But I'll tell you what, James Ferrier.
Oh, dude, he was lit.
You want to talk about?
I feel you. I feel your energy.
I know.
Man. I'm like diagonal from you. I'm like right in your line of fire.
And he did it with attitude. Like Pot Dog, that was his nickname because he had a pot belly when he was small. So his parents used to call him Pot Dog. But y'all know him as James Ferrier. Pot Dog. Man, I ain't never seen a man hit people that hard. I'm talking about knockouts. And he told us meaning secondary guys, we're not hitting low. He said we FaceTiming. So in order to play in that secondary, you had to FaceTime and you had to run through them.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I said, I've been brainwashed. Like them dudes, I would rather knock somebody out than catch an interception. That was the mentality when we played as a secondary. If you played corner when I played corner, we got more praise than knocking somebody out and catching picks.
Dude, Polamalu was jumping over linemen.
That was his gig, man. Hit him.
We call him Baby Jesus.
Literally, dude.
They're like, bro, how you know that play was about to happen? You must have talked to the good man above.
The hair, it's the hair, dude.
This dude, special.
What did he used to say when you have to say your college? What was you had one great one.
Swagging.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Swagging University.
That was it, man.
Yeah.
Like 12
they thought
years.
I was crazy. 12
years,
bro.
dude, and consistently the same team. I mean, you just don't see that very often.
Right.
You have Eli, you have Brady, you have all these guys, but you
in
as
any
well.
sport. In any
What a
sport
blessing.
anymore, man.
Nah, it really is a blessing, bro. Like I be telling people I went to school twice.
That's it.
You know, I went to school twice. I had to go from elementary school to high school. Then I had to go to school from, playing the league. And man, it's hard. Like I be telling people, like it's hard getting in there. It's hard to even stay because they're trying to drive for a bigger, younger, faster, cheaper version of you every year. You got to as an organization.
And if you're not staying healthy, there's a guy right behind you, right, who's ready to go for your spot.
Availability is the best ability.
Yeah.
So you gotta stay healthy. And that was I was known for that. Like I was known not taking no days off in the off season. If you had to work off seasons used to be so good. Coach Kyle and Coach Tomlin, if they knew you was working out with Ike Taylor in the off season, you didn't have to do conditioning. It was already understanding. If you working out with Ike, you down in Orlando working out with Ike, okay.
Sweating your ass off?
Is that where you live right now?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a workout in. That's all I know.
Yeah. Y'all ain't doing no conditioning.
Wow.
If I know y'all working out with Ike, y'all ain't doing it because y'all going to be in the best shape. We ain't got to worry about you putting no hamstring. I ain't got to worry about you being hurt. I know Ike gets up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to go work out. I ain't got to check and see where he at. Like, I know y'all going to be ready. Man, I had like 15, 20 Steelers. At one, for like a 2-year span, I always had like 5 or 6 with me. About a 2-year span, I had like 10 to 15 Steelers with me, staying at the house. And that made us even
tighter.
Yeah.
In the off season,
you're eating together, you're hanging out. It's not even like you're training together. You're doing a bunch of other things together.
So now, I just look at you like I know what you don't like in food. I know what you do like. I know what kind of drink you like. I know what kind of girls you do and don't like. I know when your mama pissed you off. I know when your girlfriend pissed you off. Like you be around each other for so long,
it's your brother, dude.
You pick up
it's
the
family.
tendency.
It's family.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you one more question.
Yeah.
You love game film.
Yeah.
Young corner right now, who we should be looking out for? A young guy in the league.
Coming out of college or the league?
If you can give me one, give me one of each, that'd be great. If not, all good.
If you give us the same guy that we love out of college, it's just going to give us more confirmation. But
Well, you know, Del Pitt for me he's my guy coming out of college from LSU. Like he's not as aggressive as Honey Badger, but he can roam like an Ed Reed.
Always in the right place.
Yeah.
Always.
Opportunity.
Dude. Yeah.
Totally.
You watch much of Stingley?
I love Stingley.
Dude,
nasty.
I said
my son plays football, and I coach him. Matter of fact, we won 2 national championships back to back. And my son, he don't want to go to another college but LSU. I'm like, bro, you know it's 100 other colleges. He was like, nah, Dad. Like LSU push out DBs. Now my son is a head buster. So my ex is Italian. I'm black. So he's the next mixed kid.
I know Italians, dude.
Bro,
yeah.
my son asked me like, Daddy, were you hitting like this at 12? And I straight tell him like, not at all, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you coming like you really taking us, because he still remembers in the locker room, Daddy, now I know what James and Joey and Pot Dog and Larry Foot, now I know what they mean by taking the soul out of kids.
Those are grown men.
Yeah.
Grown men. IT, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate it.
You gotta
Del
go.
Pitt. All right, we'll
bud.
do it, baby.
Appreciate it.
All right.